Welcome back, ladies and gents. Anybody who's been watching my videos from earlier today will see that I'm in the process of building the Lego Creator Expert Fiat 500 set 10271, and I've just got to the stage now where I've completed the first series of bags. This is the instruction manual that shows all the bags labelled number 1 get you to the stage that I'm currently at, 2 and then 3. So while I'm at this stage, I just wanted to show you a comparison so far to the Mini. In my first video I mentioned, wondering how large the model was going to be, and I suspected it was going to be about the same size as the Mini. So as you can see so far, I am about right. In terms of the length, it might be maybe one block shorter, lining up the back bumper and looking at the front bumper. I think it is actually going to be the same length, because looking at the model on the box, it does have an extra piece in front of where I am currently, so it's actually going to be exactly the same length as the Mini, bar obviously the Mini's got the little auxiliary driving lights on the front, which makes it that little bit longer. In terms of width, the Mini is wider overall, but only because it's a Cooper model, so it's got the extended wheel arches. If you look at it body to body, the 500 is actually exactly the same width on the bodywork, exactly the same width on the body. But the difference, as I say, is that the Mini, being a Cooper, has these wheel arch extensions which make it wider overall, but otherwise it's actually identical size. The other thing I wanted to show you while I'm here is some of the features that you don't see once the car is built. Now, one of them is the way in which the body is tapered, which I've seen mentioned on other videos that other YouTubers have done, but they've not really explained how it's done, how it's achieved. So I just wanted to show you while I'm at this stage, because it makes it easier to show you. So if you unclip the side bits and let them sit in their natural position, that's how they sit. And they've used the hinge pieces there at the bottom, so that's how they achieve that. And then you've got the little cutout using one of the quarter circle pieces, and again on the top of there, the little quarter circle piece. And when that clicks on, let me just get that on there you go, you can see that as it goes in, that little cutout allows that to slide in. So it's like a clever little way that enables it to do that angle, and then it just clips down at the bottom. Again, it's probably a little bit of what they call a Lego illegal move because it's making the Lego do something that it wouldn't naturally do, but it works. It works. You can see that piece is slotted into that little slot. The little quarter circle piece enables the body to sit at an angle, and it just locks in there, and it works. The other thing I'll show you while I'm in this stage, I just click the other side on as well. Sorry about the camera work again, I'm just doing it on my phone as usual. But yeah, while the car is in this state of being unfinished, gives you a better idea of what the engine detail is like. Again, once the car is all fully put together, it's a bit more difficult to see the engine and appreciate the detail that's gone into it. So if I just show you there, you can see it in a bit more detail. Also, interior wise, bits that again you wouldn't really see when the car is put together, you've got the gear lever, which is on a little ball joint, which does a little bit of side to side, but really it's only made to go front and back, forward and back. You've got the handbrake lever there, and then these other two little levers there and there, which I presume are going to represent little levers for adjusting the seats when the seats are in. you've also got these 3 little cheese wedges in black, which I believe are going to represent the foot pedals, brake, accelerator and clutch. So again, once the car's put together and whatever, you wouldn't really see those in such great detail. So I thought, while I'm at this stage, I'll do this video just to show you. The other thing as well that has been a bit of a discussion on other videos that I've seen is the colour variance in the Lego bricks. Sorry, my phone just went out of focus then. And I have noticed that there has been a couple of bits which have been a slightly different shade of yellow to the rest. Probably doesn't really show on camera all that well, but that piece there is the same shade as the rest, but those 3 curved ones there are a slightly lighter shade. There's also a piece which I've hidden inside that 4x1 flat. You can't really tell on camera, but that one is quite a different shade to the rest. So when I was building the front bumper, it was sat there on the top, and I just thought it just stood out too much as being a different shade. So I swapped it from there to there, because the one that I'd built in there was a better match. Again, you can't really appreciate it on the camera. You need to see it in the flesh. You might be able to just pick out it's a slightly different shade, but you just have to trust me that it is. But the rest of it so far is actually a pretty good colour match. So I'm going to monitor it as we go along. It's just a shame them 3 bits there are a slightly different shade to that one. That's definitely a little bit darker. That one actually matches better with the rest of the Lego, and them 3 are a little bit lighter. So I'll see how things go. So after bags, which are labelled number 1, I'm at that stage. There's loads of spare bits. They're all the spares which were in bag. All the bags labelled number 1, so quite a few spare bits. So I'm going to get on with number 2, which will take us to that stage, do the doors and the interior, etc. So I shall see you in the next video. Cheers guys, bye.